morning. I'll be honest. When I was talking to someone this earlier, and I was like, the one thing I can do that you can't do is I can beat your ass in basketball. Meaning that person can't guard me. But then I realized I'm not that basketball player anymore. It sucks. I miss basketball. But my goals are different now. It hurts. Basketball is a sport I love. But now, now I had to make a change for myself. And that change, in order for me to grow, in order for me to get myself become more successful businessman or become a successful entrepreneur, entrepreneur, it don't matter. Whatever helps me make money. I have to sacrifice basketball. Did I want to? No. It's crazy. I had a plan. I had a training regimen. I have a workout regimen. I was so consistent to the point I see significant improvements in myself. Until I came back, everything just slowly but surely dropped. You know why? Because I was too afraid of my dad. I was too afraid to tell him that I didn't do well at school. And that's when he realized that's what made him think, oh, I didn't do anything. Of course, I didn't do anything. I play basketball. Basketball is what I love, and that's what I wanted to do. But reality hit me. As much I want to continue this dream, I had to put it to an end. So when my mom tells me, oh, why don't you just go to the gym? I say, I can't. I'm not that same person anymore. I'm not that same guy that has that same drive. I hate to admit it. It feels weird. I feel scared to go back. I'm scared because I feel like the moment I touch the ball, the moment I feel the ball, it's not the same. That's what I'm scared of. The way I dribble is not there. The way I move is not there. I won't be able to shoot. I feel like as much I want to deny that I can still come back and be the same person as I was about to leave RT. When I came back to RT, I didn't play for 2 weeks without even practicing. And I was pissed because I felt I already significantly suffered. I can't shoot. And I came back on the third week. My dribbling, I'm not the same. It wasn't who I was. And I hated it. I hated how I couldn't do anything the same. It hurts. That realization is just so much. Like basketball was the one thing I love. One thing I was so good at. It sucks. I wish I continued playing basketball. But God has a plan. God always had a plan for me. And I'm just gonna trust it and give it to the Lord. If I can't play basketball, what does He have for me? And that's one thing I will forever be cherished about basketball because I'm grateful for what happened. I'm grateful for what basketball gave me. I'm grateful for all the people that was around me playing basketball with me that truly encouraged me, that truly wanted to see my growth. But this is probably the end. This is probably the end of my journey with basketball. I hate to admit that this is probably the end of my journey. So what's my plan? I don't really got a plan. All I have is you and myself. Only you who can listen to me. That's all I have. What will I get out of it? Nothing really. Not that I love, but I'm slowly and surely getting some improvements when I'm talking to you, when I'm posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I just love basketball. Damn. Almost flashback just hit me about basketball. How I was playing with such confidence. There were times where I was not confident. There were times where I was so confident. I was never consistent. But the one thing that's consistent about me is my work ethic. That work ethic will get you to somewhere you want to be. It may not get you your end result, but the whole point is the journey of your own life, the bigger picture. So this is you, and you spend all your time with basketball. What comes after basketball? That's where I started to grow and discover many things. And one day I'll be able to figure out what I want to do, and that's when I start to grow even further. Because that's where you discover why. My purpose to be on YouTube is to really put myself out there and build my personal brand. And maybe I really want to dive in and research on people's mindset. So maybe for psychology, is that what I want to do? I don't know. I'm still thinking of so many things of what I wanted to do in life. All I know is that I want to start reading a lot of books. Um, even if you don't see it one day, if you don't see it right now, where you stand and how you feel like you're not going anywhere, just have faith in God. Just trying to gain as much knowledge for now and see what you love and what not, and how you want your future to be paid that for the one thing you gotta do is be consistent and have that passion fired up and never ever give up. Be determined. So here's what we're gonna do. We gotta work on physical win, meaning get to a workout. On spiritual win, meaning work on your. So like praise God every morning, every time you eat, and before you sleep. And then every mental win. So meditation or yoga, that helps clear out my mind. Or even basketball. Just don't go too over where you're mad at yourself. No, because that tends to happen. And then lastly will be your social one, meaning you interact with other people. It could be anything really. Preferably in person. So talking to your mom, talking to your dad, talking to your family, or talking to your strangers. I would say you grow the most talking to strangers in a polite way. Introduce yourself and start asking a simple question. Like where you're from, and then where you're from. Oh, that's just don't be a creep. Just have a gentle smile. I'm not even mad at myself, or I'm not even disappointed. It's just I know God got my back. God's got my back. Just gotta keep discovering yourself every day. Just keep discovering something new every day. So one day you can meet your future self, and that future self is gonna say, "Thank you for doing this to help myself to become the best version of myself." That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to see my future self and look back to my past and be able to say thank you. That's what I wanted. Have you ever questioned yourself whether you're gonna see? Have you ever questioned yourself whether you'll be successful or you feel like you're gonna be drowning in life?